Hey guys, back at you with another paint tutorial. This time, pretty short one. It's one miniature, but I thought he was a perfect pose for my prize fighter. This is a miniature from Reptilian Overlords. I'll have the link in the description. And the first thing I did was prime it matte black because we will be doing a slap chop sort of method to get the base colors down. And then we're going to work up from there. I think this is maybe the easiest way to get highlights sort of highlighted, so that way you could go in and touch it up with and sort of slap chop pro or slap chop plus, I guess. I don't know. But first paint you're going to use is a apple barrel timeless gray. This is a nice like light gray. You could use really any type of light gray paint. This is just a cheap one. I don't see a massive benefit to using expensive paints for doing the first layers of your slap chop. Next is going to be your snow white. This is a matte white paint, so just whatever matte white you want to choose from. Again, from Apple Barrel. This time we're going to make sure we're not going to hit it as hard, but you still want to be pretty liberal though with the white as much as you can, just because you want those base tone colors to come through in the shadowing. I feel like it's better to slap chop more than less, because with the speed paints, contrast paints, they just don't come through that well. So, all right, first color we're going to use is the Pallid Bone from the Speed Painter line, and I actually painted his pants with the speed paint. I think Army Green. I did not get that on camera. I do apologize. But whatever green tone you're wanting, I was going to go more with like just a, more of a green pant. It's not camouflage or anything like that. And then Army Painter Hardened Leather for his boots and any leather bits that he's got in his belt. So this goes pretty quick. And again, like I said, we're going to go back in and we're going to highlight everything with some other colors just to get some good contrast. And I think this model came out really fun, and he's been a cool model for sure. Army Painter Dark Wood is going to be the skin tone color. This is pretty dark, but again, if you slap chop a little bit, like I said, a little bit harder with the white and the gray, it will come through enough to where you'll see your highlights. To then for the next stage, after we wash them, we're going to be able to go in and really highlight them really well. So you can definitely leave them just like this. I think it's just a little bit too dark where you just don't see all the features that you'd like to have pop on the model. Next is going to be Army Painter Grim Black. This is going to be for the chair, some of the chair. So it's going to be for the soles of the shoes, and for the knee pads, and for the cushions of the chair on the back side of it. Belt buckle too, just because we will hit that with a metallic, so it's better to have a dark black base coat for that. Next is going to be Army Painter Holy White. We're going to hit his little t-shirt there. This is a gray tone, so I thought it was a good mix also for the chair. All right, so now we're going to wash them. So the first thing you need to do is you want to matte varnish them before you do wash, because speed paints, I'm using older ones, which they will reactivate. And then I'm using my concoction here, as you see in the Reichland Flesh shade, the medium tone, and Army Painter dark tone. Now we're going to use two paints. I'm using it on a wet palette. You're going to use dark yellow, green, and khaki. And this is going to do all the highlights on the pants. So now we're into highlights now. This goes really quick. I think I painted this guy in, I don't know, 20 minutes or 30 minutes. It's pretty fast. Pro Curl Khaki. We're going to get his gaiters there. You could paint them green, but again, they are like a different model, portion of the model. So I wanted to highlight that, like he had some almost like World War II sort of gaiters on. Next, Pro Curl Burnt Orange. This is the theme that I've been going with my Orlocks, with their boots, more of an orangish tone leather. So I wanted to stay with that theme to make him at least look like he's part of the gang. And then also I did the knee pads, the belt. So I actually did all the leather bits, sort of highlighted with that light umber. Now we're going to start working on the skin tone. And we're just really working the top portions of all those muscles. If you've never seen the miniature line, they have like, I want to say they have Rambo, they've got Sylvester Stallone, like sort of STLs, they've got Arnold Schwarzenegger. So it's a fun, I think they have the entire Predator lineup, which would be pretty awesome to paint at some point in time. So it might be a future project, but again, this is just for my Orlok army. I wanted to showcase Prized Fighter because I don't think Warlord Games, or sorry, not Warlord Games. I apologize. Games Workshop, they have a Prized Fighter miniature from what I know of, anyways. All right, now we're gonna jump into Dark Ivory from Pro Acryl, and we're gonna highlight his little T-shirt there he's got going on. And the nice thing with this highlight is with the slap chop method, it really just exposes where you're going to be highlighting. So this is a super simple technique to do on your miniatures if you want to take them up to the next level from the slap chop. Personally, you know, you can, slap chop is great for getting them done on the tabletop really quickly, but if you're wanting to just do a little bit more, I think this method is a go-to for certain things. All right, now we got Citadel Retributor armor, and we will hit his belt buckle along with his necklace, and that will be it for this paint. So just take your time. If you don't have to go back and do any touch-ups, that would just save you some time with this. So, well, we're getting towards the end of the painting tutorial. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Definitely check out Reptilian Overlord. I think that's their name. Again, I'll have their link in the description. They have some awesome miniatures, really fun ones. So, and I should have some content coming out. Sort of some news. I will be moving active duty military, so I will probably start slowing down a little bit on videos because I'll be preparing for that. So, but again, just stay tuned and I'll try to keep content coming out. Thanks, guys.